Suburban Commando is the story of an interstellar hero taking a vacation on Earth. Or is it?
Get ready to party. That's what I'm saying. Get up, get your body swim. Madonna, Lombada, Saddam, and they're gonna be there. Yo, it ain't what you are, it's what you wear. No way, I say we're the best of the rest, and we're here to stay.
Bye now.
Wait a minute, Shep, cause you ain't heard nothing yet.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Or Is It movie podcast, the podcast where we try to find the story behind the actual story. And I am Sean Taylor, with me is Tex.
Hello, everyone.
And me, Mark.
Sorry. A little upset about having to watch this movie again.
I loved Suburban Commando when I was a kid. Now, I was 11.
Okay, all right.
And I was a huge Hulk Hogan fan at the time. But...
Oh, I was a huge Hulk Hogan fan, and that, I think, was part of the disappointment.
Even back then?
Back then, it was, like, the build-up, like, all right, another Hulk Hogan movie. Admittedly, I was a fan of No Holds Barred when it first came out. I went to the movie theater and saw it, and had a great time. You know, it was Zeus, the whole 9 yards, right? Well, then, he's doing another one. Great. Can't wait. Wish I'd waited. Till death. And even that wouldn't have been long enough.
The movie's not that bad.
Okay, I exaggerate a little bit. It's just, I guess I had more hopes for this than it deserved, and maybe if I got...
Oh, wait, well, we haven't got to Mr. Nanny yet.
What?
or Santa with Muscles.
I never even saw that one. Mr. Nanny I gave a shot to, but...
Mr. Nanny I've seen. Santa with muscles. That's the gay version of the film, Santa with Muscles.
Fabulous!
Yeah. I haven't seen
Instead
that.
it'd be like Santa with muscles.
Ooh la la.
Santa with, oh my.
Santa with Sulu?
Santa with Sulu. That's what
right.
Tex, have you seen this movie before? Like, did you see it as a kid or growing up?
We saw it. Like, the three of us saw
No, I know,
it
but
not too long ago.
Yeah, we recorded it for Ringside Academy, but it never got released.
That was the very first time.
That's the first time you ever saw it? Okay.
Yeah.
Speaking of things that shouldn't have been released, Tex, why don't you give us a breakdown, or a synopsis, if you will, of Suburban Commando?
All right, our story begins with kids playing Star Wars, a battle in space, where the good guys, as evidenced by the green lasers, are having their asses handed to them by General Suter, who's wearing the knockoff Darth Vader Halloween costume his mom made him in high school. Suter orders the president to surrender and is politely refused. A few hammy jokes later, and his apparent victory is waylaid by Hulk Hogan, a.k.a. Ramsey, who's sporting this season's latest fashion in interstellar battle gear. His attempt to rescue the president fails, and he heroically escapes after blowing up the Death Star, the villain ship. Later in his smart car ship, he's informed that he's somehow the savior of an entire race and that he needs a vacation. We're introduced to Doc Brown, or rather Christopher Lloyd, playing Charlie, and it's quickly established he's a total pussy. While the soundtrack irritates us, he practices his speech about wanting a raise, and his blueprints turn his boss on. His boss gets up close and personal and a sexually confused Charlie, and he doesn't ask for the raise. Ramsey crashes in an abandoned building that turns out to be a dance club that helpfully left the power on. Charlie's neighborhood is apparently full of assholes and reckless drivers as his car is nearly hit by a speeding Trans Am. He gets berated by his neighbor for not losing his car door or his life, and comes home to an uncomfortable attempt at seduction and discovers his shed has been converted into a one-bedroom apartment. Ramsey shows up to be their first boarder and proceeds to eat them out of house and home. Charlie is suspicious of his new tenant and decides to spy on him. Apparently, Ramsey has no peripheral vision as he doesn't see Charlie witnessing him unpack an arsenal. Charlie plays with a gun he finds underneath Ramsey's mattress because that's always a good idea, and accidentally blows up his neighbor's car, sending out an alert about the power source on Earth, and bounty hunters are assigned to kill Ramsey. Ramsey engages in hammy fish-out-of-water moments, terrorizing the wife, a mailman, and a few other innocent children. A few more unfortunate moments of Ramsey attempting to interact with the Earthlings, and Ramsey prances back to the abandoned nightclub to check on the charging of his ship. Charlie plays with the ship and its toys. He plays superhero and alerts the bounty hunters to Ramsey's location in the process. Ramsey finds out about the bounty hunters, goes to Charlie's office to yell at him. Ramsey and Charlie go on a mission to find his lost battle gear and discover a bank is being robbed with one of Ramsey's guns. A whole lot of innocent bystanders have been frozen in place, and the background music tells us this is hilarious. Lots Lots of mental anguish, violent assault, and property damage later, Ramsey finally foils the robbery, only to have the bounty hunter show up. While trying to fix it, Ramsey manages to blow his ship up, and Charlie discovers Ramsey needs simian crystals to power it. They head to the office to retrieve them, and the bounty hunters show up. Ramsey and one of the bounty hunters just can't stop showing how much they love each other before being flattened by an elevator, and the second gets blown up. Ramsey gets a boo-boo, and Charlie goes back to the house to make sure Ramsey didn't leave any toys behind. Enter Suter, dolled up in his Halloween costume once again, and holds Charlie and his family hostage in order to bring him to Ramsey. Ramsey and Suter exchange flirtations and quips, while Charlie grows a conscience and some balls before heading back to help Ramsey. Charlie gets a grip on things, Suter's inner demon comes out, while the slowest timer in existence counts down to self-destruct, and then gets his groove on just before the abandoned dance club goes up in flames. The wife shows her love by beating Charlie nearly senseless, and Charlie drops off the plans to his boss before quitting. The star-crossed lovers share one more moment of love and gay.
Literally.
Yeah, star-crossed lovers. That's very poetic.
Wow.
The star-crossed lovers share one more moment of loving gazes before Ramsey leaves them. Charlie destroys the streetlight because it looked at him funny, and the credits roll.
Yeah, that's Suburban Commando, but
Wow.
there's a lot more to this. Yeah. Mark, as a Star Wars fan, what did you think of this?
Oh, here I go. All right.
my.
Yeah. My God, what the Star Wars ripoff? Really, the underside of a not Star Destroyer while you're flying your not X-wing ripoff. And you put it so succinctly: the green is the good, the red lasers are the bad guys. I'm like, why such a blatant ripoff? I don't understand.
Well, this was 1991. When was Empire Strikes Back or Return of the Jedi?
1983.
83 was Return of the Jedi?
Yes, 80 was Empire Strikes Back, and 77 was the original.
Oh, wow.
We're not that far away from it.
You're 8 years away from it.
And I
It
know
was probably written in like 86. Actually, it was written long before that, but...
Okay. Then, yeah, General Suter. First of all, General Suter? How romantic. Is he just a General Suter? Like, he just romances everybody? Or... And, yeah, his not Darth Vader costume. You know what? I was going to... this guy was so over the top. I was going to call him Darth Gator, but I thought that would be offensive to gay people. So,
what are you talking about?
Right, and since he is hammier than a pig farm...
Oh my god, this guy's talking.
Henceforth, he shall be known as Darth Hammis.
Oh my god.
And
Up and down with the reflections in this guy's voice, and he's defeated by a filing card.
Yeah, like the ninja envelope from hell. Like what that?
It's like a filing card of death.
Yeah, yeah, and the not stormtroopers with the insanely long ponytails. Were you getting a little envious there, Jax?
You know what? I was actually I was trying to think of a way to describe those guys, and I was trying to think of like an 80s band that would do them justice, and I just couldn't do it.
It's the Platinum Blonde Army.
I couldn't do it. Yeah, with inexplicably black hair on top.
It's the Scorpion Troopers.
The Scorpion Trooper, yeah. Striper Troopers or something like that, yeah.
Yeah, it was...
Hey, but you know what? The long ponytails, whatever, hey, don't ask, don't tell in this general's army, right? I mean, come on, your boss runs around like that. You know, don't ask, don't tell. That's fine.
So I got to go to this one thing, because it's the conversation that Shep Ramsey has with his boss, I guess.
Yeah.
He says, so Shep is like, yeah, so do you want me to go on some major bug hunt? Like, no. You want me to go on like a
space drug raid or something?
Space drug raid? No. Do you want me to protect some high embassy president of some planet? No. And I'm like, all of those movies sound better than this one.
Well, they should be, because one of them, the bug hunt, that would be aliens that they're referencing at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. I was going to say Starship Troopers, but I wasn't out there.
I'm thinking Ice Pirates actually might have was a better movie than this. So
those all movies sound really good. Why aren't we watching those movies?
Yeah,
that's the cardinal rule in every movie. Do not mention a better movie than yours.
Well, this one does it in spades at the beginning. One thing I was confused about their super troopers, quote unquote. You have the plain-looking guys with the super ponytails, but they're cannon fodder. Two guys show up. They're wearing some sort of face paint, and that somehow makes them stronger. Like they're the ones to actually waylay Ramsey.
And the bounty hunters?
No, these are right on General Suter's ship. That just he just has these two guys there. There's I don't know. I'm guessing I'm reading a lot into that. They're the Uber guards or something like that, or the Uber troopers, or something like that. Because these two are the guys that they actually get shit.
That's the new Broken Lizard movie, by the way. Uber troopers.
Uber troopers, yeah. I thought that was the German version. Of
yeah, Super Troopers, yeah.
Meow, yeah. Why don't you stop meow? Okay. And you mentioned.
Well, here's the other thing.
I'm just going to wait you out there.
Here's the other thing about that conversation is they have futuristic technology, but he's got no power. Right, he broke his ship and he needs to recharge. And so in order to continue on to his next mission, he needs 0.01% of power. And 0.01% is going to take 6 weeks to charge.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah,
What?
This is what I didn't get about that. Was it he had to charge it fully, but he was only allowed to use 0.10%?
No, he had to charge 2.01%. I rewound this.
So he had less than that?
Again. Yeah. He had no power. He had just enough power to get to Earth.
I thought he broke his ship, first of all.
Well, yeah, he needed repairs.
Hulk smashed.
Yeah.
And then, And so wait a second. He grabbed the only escape pod that was out of gas.
No, that was his entire ship was out of gas.
Oh my god, I don't... why am I trying to understand this movie? I don't
No,
know.
but I'm like, Jesus Christ, my fucking Android cell phone charges from 0 to full in like 20 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
And this guy needs 6 weeks?
And we weren't that far away from battery-operated cars. They really could have come up with a better contrivance to have them sit there for a month. And the whole thing takes place in what? A week?
I guess.
A couple of days? He's there,
Yeah,
and then he
a couple
takes
of
off? Like, why 6 weeks to charge?
Yeah.
You're right. Oh my god.
I thought it had something to do with the fact that he could only use so much power. Otherwise, it would alert. Like he couldn't use any of his weapons.
Oh, maybe that's it.
Well, there was
so that he didn't alert anyone to his presence on Earth.
That may be it. Too.
You're right, but it took him 6 weeks to get there, or did he have to just trickle charge it so that way
He
it
had
wouldn't...
to trickle charge it. That's what I got out of it. Is that he had to.
You realize
slowly charge.
You realize you just explained it better to us than his boss did to him, right?
Maybe I'm smarter.
Maybe.
So he goes down to the Earth, and we hear 2 songs. Okay, we hear the
shoot me on both of these.
The Hulk Hogan rapping song.
Oh God,
it's a great place to visit, but I wouldn't want to live there, brother. That's all he was missing was the brother.
Yeah.
And then the great 1991 smash hit, Almost Like Paradise. We hear the entire song as he's walking through the city.
Well, part of the city. I mean, forget about a fish out of water story. This was
Almost
a movie
like
out of
Paradise.
budget.
Almost Like Paradise.
Oh, okie dokie.
Yeah,
Yes.
the big reggae Rastafarian hit.
Right.
Come on, we all had the tape of that back in 1991.
No, we didn't.
Yeah, this was a movie out of budget story, not a fish out of water story. And, and speaking of out of budgets, enter Christopher Lloyd.
Well, hang on. Before we get there, he passes all these injustices, and to show that Shep Ramsey is a good guy, he sees this dog barking in the truck.
Oh yeah,
and he sees the master eating a big steak, and shut up, Ralph, and woof, 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 shut up, Ralph, and so the camera cuts, and now the guy is in the truck with the muzzle on, and he's screaming for Ralph to help him. Is the dog supposed to come over and unlock the door?
And by the way, this humanitarian act brought to you by RC Cola.
Yeah.
Before he got to the dog, he helped a woman with her RC Cola problem, and smashes an RC Cola. In case you forgot who sponsored this movie, an RC Cola machine.
Yeah, name the 2 big sponsors in this movie. Come on, it's RC Cola.
Yeah,
and
I'm sorry, I was so bedazzled by RC Cola
and Hawaiian Tropic.
Hawaiian Tropic. Yeah.
Because they're apparently sponsoring race cars worked on by rednecks.
Oh God, yeah.
The suntan lotion company has rednecks working on their race cars.
Well, you gotta
Don't think so.
cut out that image, right?
I actually went to the Hawaiian Tropic website last night just to see if they were even still in business, and they are. And it's all like bikini models in like this very soft light.
Oh, sure.
With like in a sunset and everything else. There are no wife beater rednecks drinking beer on their website.
Do you mean beer or RC Cola? Sorry, those guys look like they'd had a couple bottles. I drank RC Cola back in the day.
That was an awful cola.
My parents paid the price. You know? Hello, childhood obesity. All right. That's what you want Hulk Hogan promoting, by the way.
RC Cola.
Yeah. Training, prayers, vitamins, and RC Cola.
I love when he picks up the apartment for sign rent. Or apartment for rent. Oh my god. This fucking movie.
The apartment for sign rent. He rents all the apartment for signs. What was he going to pay the rent with?
How was he going to find the place? It was just an arrow. And he picks it up and immediately changes where the arrow's directing him.
Yeah, just that. No address on it, just that way.
It's just apartment for rent that way. He's like, oh, okay, I'll walk that way.
You know
That's
what?
what I was thinking too. Like I was expecting as he was walking to continuously see signs or like apartment for rent, follow this arrow kind of thing. No.
I actually paused the video to see if there are any more signs down the way, and there aren't any.
You're almost there. Getting warmer.
You should have bought a squirrel.
The apartment for rent. And how is he going to pay for an apartment for rent? Space bucks?
Yeah, don't know.
Oh, I'm just going to have to whore myself out. I mean, what? Like he's...
No, he's going to get a sponsorship deal for RC Cola.
Maybe he stole all that money from the RC Cola machine.
Yeah.
There's his rent.
But then you cut to the most unsexy fucking scene after he goes. Christopher Lloyd, like you said, goes for his promotion, doesn't ask for it. He comes home, he's all depressed, and you get sexy Shelley Duvall.
Yes.
Which is a phrase never uttered before today.
And may never be after.
Shelley Duvall is not attractive.
But you know what? You got to give her points for trying. She put on the wig and the little outfit and the whole thing.
Oh,
yeah.
Ugh.
What? I got to ask, what did...
Bye-bye, boner.
Oh, that was the follow-up, by the way. The Suburban Commando was Bye Bye Boner. It was
The musical.
the musical Bye Bye Boner. Yeah.
Having the seduction soundtrack in the background, like that wasn't even a sexy song.
No.
Saxophone.
And it just kept going even after the sex scene was over. I'm like, okay, so we're supposed to find it sexy that he's walking to his shed? After he's turned down his wife, it's like, oh yeah, what's he doing in the shed? Like,
And apparently when Christopher Lloyd is really, really stressed, he calms himself down with a tall glass of OJ.
Or do you mean Hawaiian Tropic?
Hawaiian Punch.
Hawaiian Punch, right.
Oh my god.
So, and let me get, first of all, what did 1991 do to Christopher Lloyd that he had to take this role? Like, Larry Miller's in this
he
movie.
lost a bet.
Maybe, you're right, maybe he did. I mean, Larry Miller's in this movie, and Larry Miller, you know, he established himself well in Hollywood as being a great character actor.
He plays a great villain, though.
He does.
I love him.
Me too. I am not
so
harping.
much.
You know what? And Larry
he plays
Miller,
that same asshole boss in Dr. Dolittle.
exactly, and that is what you come to expect from Larry
Yeah.
Miller. He'll do this. I mean, that's why you hire the guy. And you're right, he is fantastic. But what happened to Chris Lloyd? Was this the divorce movie? Like he just had?
I don't know. I'm looking up when Who Framed Roger Rabbit came out. I think that was 89 or 88.
Yeah.
I'll look it
Should be
up.
around
Okay. But so he has a hard day at work. He doesn't want to hammer his wife. He wants to go hammer something else. Is
Yeah.
that the idea here that we're supposed to get?
Kids movie.
Kids movie, I guess.
This was rated PG, so
Yeah, and
this
then
is early
everything-
90s PG. So.
Everything in his shed has been turned into a 1-bedroom apartment.
Yeah.
But everything's still in the closet, and then she opens up the closet and everything falls out. I'm like, way to go! Now you gotta clean it again. Good job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's that gag of you open the closet and everything falls out. Wah, wah.
And by the way, Ramsey hates humans so much, but he has no problem reading our language. That's good of him. How nice of him to, us lousy humans, you can read the apartment for
Or even
us.
understanding us.
Things.
Yeah, exactly. By the way, how rich are Lloyd's neighbors that they have 4 drag racers but nowhere to keep them? I don't understand that money bracket right
I
there.
want to know how his other neighbor can own an army jeep.
Well, he obviously drove it home from the war. He was in the war, right? So
Yeah, he's a retired colonel or whatever.
I like that guy, actually. Crazy old war guy. I liked him, actually. He was probably my favorite character. Aside from Larry Miller. Larry Miller. But,
Yeah, see, Larry Miller for me.
well, it's just the idea.
He was
Like,
waiting for his 5 stages of drinking routine.
I fucking love that.
you know.
And you punched
He's
the guy
talking
at
to
the
the
end of the
Japanese
bar
guys.
because you don't like his face.
so there's, the scene when Hogan walks in, he's carrying both the kids. I didn't
Yeah.
see any wires. Do you think he actually?
Well, he probably lifted them
I
both
think,
up, yeah.
yeah. I mean, this is prime time Hogan here. This is '91 Hogan, right?
I'm afraid Roger Rabbit was 88, so.
Yeah. So he's got Roger Rabbit money, and what's he doing here? I don't.
Yeah.
He's got Back to the Future money.
Thank you.
That will never stop coming.
Yeah. Like I said, this must have been the divorce movie. He just needed that little bit extra to pay
I
for the
think he
lawyer's
lost a
fees.
bet.
Well, don't forget, this is 1991. Hulk Hogan was the biggest thing. Like, Hulk Hogan was a big deal back in the early
Okay,
90s.
agreed.
So to get on top of a Hulk Hogan vehicle was probably something very exciting and very attractive for an
Okay.
actor.
Yeah, but this one though, that's the thing. Like,
It's for kids, right? So you never know what kids are going to like, So
I guess.
Yeah, and I mean, if you look at it as a kid's movie, it is a cute kid's movie.
yeah, oh yeah, for kids, yeah, it's really
Like,
good.
it's strictly for kids, but I like those movies that, I don't know, have a storyline
Well,
that they actually follow.
Well, okay, and yes, it's a kids' movie. I get it, and then they want to do the fish out of water thing. But it's just why point to and almost rip off other kids type movies or other movies
Because you're
so
lazy.
blatantly. Exactly right.
Yeah.
Like I'm all for original. Like a Toy Story isn't a great example. Not just an original concept, but a great original concept, well told. Even if it had been told with like 91 animation, and even if it didn't look as good, the story itself is amazing. Like
Yeah, if this was 1991. Like, if this was the Hulk Hogan's Rock and Wrestling movie, and the plot line for that, I think it would have gotten probably better
even if they did
reviews
it,
than it did.
like even if they had done it as an animated movie, maybe it would have done better.
That's what I mean.
Yeah,
Like, you could have Brad Garrett as as Hulk Hogan, like he was on the TV show.
yeah.
Just do the whole thing and have Roddy Piper and have the Sheik and Roddy Piper as the bounty hunters and
Yeah, you can have Christopher Lloyd as just the average
yeah.
schmo, right? Like have him come and do the voice for that or whatever. But it just would have looked a lot better even with that animation from back then.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
Get Filmation on it. They were still around back then.
Filmation, yeah. Can we go to the scene where he raids Ramsey's weapons cache? Like you said, by the way.
Oh, you want to go there so soon?
Well, sorry. Let's back up then. Sorry, go ahead.
I have a note here that says violent tempers are a direct result of caffeine excess. And I think that has something to do with... Oh, this is when he runs in to save Shelley Duvall because she's screaming.
Oh, her scream therapy.
And then she finds out she's watching the timeless television classic, Marsha. Marsha Warfield.
Oh, yes.
Who used to have a psychic hotline that went bankrupt.
But she didn't see that,
See that coming? Yeah. But then he sees mail drop in the door, and he starts attacking the mailman, and she breaks them up, and she's like, "Sorry, he's had too much coffee," and I'm like, "Too much coffee invokes violent tempers?"
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess. I didn't realize that.
Although I did like it how he pinged the paper boy off the pipe. That was kind of fun. I enjoyed that.
Just like he did with the skateboard. He just throws the skateboard into...
That's one of the running
yeah.
gags. We'll get back to the running gags later. But go ahead. You want to talk about his cash?
Oh, yeah. So
it's cash, by the way, not cachet.
Yeah.
It drives me nuts when people say cachet.
So if you're raiding someone's... Like, you are basically, he honestly believes these are weapons. He has to. He's looking at, he's very suspicious. He's outside.
Oh, he knows they're weapons. It was clear they were weapons.
Why would you point one at anything in your house and fire? Like, if I...
Wah.
Yeah. Like, but that's a wand that doesn't make any sense. Like, this guy's supposed to be an intelligent dude. Why would he pick up a gun-shaped item and pull the trigger-looking mechanism while it's
He's
pointed
intelligent. He's an architect who married Shelley Duvall.
Well, he's not a good-looking architect, so... So he still looks like Chris.
No Johnny Depp is what you say.
Yeah, Johnny Depp's not saying anything.
All you need to do is to do a Johnny Depp impression. Just mumble and shake your head to the side.
And then he goes on this rant about he's got Darth Vader living in his house. Like, he said Darth so many times, I figured maybe part of the budget problem was the Lucas lawyers came in and was like, nope, we're taking...
No, that's stuff from the trailer.
We're taking half your shit.
That's so they can lure people into the theater.
Yeah.
It's like, I've got Darth Vader living in my thing. Ha ha, In a world where Hulk Hogan is an alien, I have Darth Vader living in my shed or whatever. But what I liked about this is he saves the kid from getting hit by the car.
Yes.
Who was speeding and didn't see the kid. You know why? Do you remember why he didn't see the kid?
Because they were looking at somebody's house.
They were looking at somebody's house for apparently 3 minutes while speeding.
Yeah.
You're speeding down the road. How quick do you have to look at a house?
He's like,
what was their excuse initially?
it was, hey, somebody...
That was it.
No, when they almost hit Christopher Lloyd, what was their excuse?
None.
They just drove past. Yeah.
Exactly.
But this is like,
Yeah.
So they've already been through this neighborhood once, and then the second or third or fourth time around, hey, I think Janice lives over there, man, and what?
Yeah.
Like and that's it?
Yeah.
Yep.
How many times did it take him to realize that? I don't. Or does he do it every pass?
And
they just
do it all the
forget.
time.
Well, clearly they're idiot surfers, right? So.
Yeah, these were the bros of the early 1990s.
Yeah. They would have been in the General's Army, by the way. I think their hair length was getting close to acceptable standards for General Suter.
Yeah. So he flips over the car and he spins the car.
Okay, the
like, Wheel of Fortune. Okay.
Aww. By the way, having advantage to having Hulk Hogan in your movie, the scene where he picks up the car, I actually believe that he actually got at least, maybe not completely over, but I don't think there was anything helping him out initially. Like, he got that thing off the ground.
I agree with you, but I don't think that was a full car.
No, I don't think so either.
Oh, it was half a car?
I think it was a shell.
The shell?
Yeah.
Oh, it emptied out,
Yeah, it was just like a little prop thing.
Yeah.
I
Or
agree.
not everybody could do it.
The drag racer he did on his own. You don't really need, they're light up front, right? That's the light end. So I'm sure he did that one.
Oh, yeah.
And they just took the parking brake off.
Yeah. So, when he goes in, when Hulk Hogan goes to get Charlie, he meets up with the secretary.
Yeah,
sorry.
secretary.
Sorry, before we get there, speaking of the race cars that are parked all over the neighborhood, just everywhere, is the fat sweaty guy and or his sweat hog pals, are they wrestlers at all?
Not as far as I know.
No, okay, just checking. Sorry, moving on. But they have rednecks in space, right? They must, because there's the dinner scene, or the scene when he's eating the chocolate cake. They said, thanks for saving our son. They gave him a chocolate cake, and he's like, y'all eat this stuff? Y'all? Really? They have southern drawls in the south of space? I'm from southern space? Is that...
I'm from southern outer space.
Southern outer space? They go to war with northern space at one point for... anyway, I'm sorry.
The Confederacy of Space.
The Confederacy of Space.
So he goes and he meets the slut. I mean, the secretary.
The slut secretary?
Yeah, the slut secretary. She is a slut. I mean, she's gun crazy. It's like, take it outside, and points the gun at him. He's like, no, I know him, and she puts the gun down, and he's like, okay, well then just take it outside. Then he's like, okay, we're going. And they slowly go, and then at the end of the scene, she raises the gun back up and points it at them. I'm like, whoa, Nelly, settle down. This is not that big of a deal. Slow down. Then she goes back out, and she's at a formal party at the end of the movie, near the end of the movie, and she still has the gun.
Yeah. This is our tough chick of the movie.
Like was that strapped to her leg next to her garter? Like, is that where she kept it?
That's kind of hot, actually.
No, it's not kind of hot. That's psycho.
A little garter piece? I don't know. That's kind of hot. That's very, very spy movie kind of thing.
Yeah, but it's not a little garter piece. It's a full-on pistol. Yeah. Like, this is something like that's Doc Brown would have used in Back to the Future 3. Okay?
That's probably where she got the prop, by the way.
I'll tell you where they got the props later on. That's fun fact later on.
Well, that would be one hell of a garter, by the way, to hold up a 6-shooter.
Speaking of props, did you happen to recognize one of them? The one that was searching for the lost freeze ray gun? When they're looking for the freeze ray gun, they have something.
Scanner?
The little scanner. Did you recognize it?
The little laser pointer?
No. The PKE meter?
Oh, the PKE meter, yes.
Ghostbusters?
Yeah.
That's the actual PKE meter.
Oh, exactly. They didn't even bother to try and modify the damn thing. Like, again, talk about referencing movies that are better than yours.
Yeah.
You know what? The one thing I liked, we're starting to jump around, and jump in at any point here, Tex.
No, I'm just letting you guys go, because you know what? I did the synopsis. I watched this in 35-second increments. I'm good.
So, he's hanging out at the homestead, he's lifting cars in his jogging pants, but he goes jogging in his jeans.
And khaki shirt.
He doesn't go jogging, he goes prancing.
Yeah. Realistically, he's power walking at this point.
In work boots and jeans?
He's prancer-sizing.
Actually, I think that was a thing from about 84 to 84 and a half. Don't quote me on that, but yeah.
Look that up on YouTube, prancer size. Let's go to the bank scene, where they track it down to the Howard something bank. And everyone inside is frozen, yet swaying slightly.
Because tableau really doesn't mean tableau.
Yeah. And what jarred me was they're walking through and they're seeing all these people frozen, and Jingle Bells is playing.
Oh, I didn't even notice that. Oh my god.
This movie was released in the summer. This wasn't even appropriate for the time of its release.
No, but it was probably made the winter before.
Okay,
no, the Jingle Bells was playing because they look like they're covered in snow.
I know. It was even playing when they were.
I'm just trying to make sense of it.
they're even driving frozen Christopher Lloyd back through the roof in the sunroof in his car, and it plays again.
Yep.
Yeah,
he's driving home.
Speaking of the secretary, by the way, if we can go back to that. I did kind of like the heat between Ramsey and the secretary. What was her name? Did we get a name on her? I don't even know.
I don't know.
All right. It was kind of a moonlighting, will they, won't they kind of tension, you know what I mean? Like,
did you really get that?
She's kind of the Sybil Shepherd to his Bruce Willis, you know?
Oh,
either come back later or take a seat. And what does he do? He picks up the seat.
Yeah.
Wah, wah.
I thought we were going to wait for... Oh, wait. No, we are going to talk about the comedy later. That doesn't count. When he's fixing his ship... Lloyd starts asking him questions, and he says, "I don't have time for a cultural powwow." Thanks, movie. You know, I mean, you bring this guy from outer space, so instead of having a cultural powwow where we might learn something about who he is, or where he's from, or what his motivations are, all he gives us is ain't nobody got time for that.
Yeah.
Circa 1991.
Once again, laziness.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Because they couldn't even take like 10 friggin' minutes and come up with a stupid little backstory for Ramsey. Like, he didn't even give him a reason why he was on Earth in the first place. He didn't say,
well, he kind of does.
He's on vacation.
He's on vacation,
yeah.
but that's it.
Yeah.
He kind of gives him the Coles Notes version. He's like, well, I came here and all these bounty hunters are coming after me and I had to charge my ship and now they see...
Yeah, but the bounty hunters weren't coming after him.
Oh, yeah, they were. They're already on their way by now. They're...
No, I know, but he didn't... But before, they weren't.
Yeah, well, they were looking for it, but they didn't know where
he
it
was
was.
just going on vacation.
Yeah.
Now the bounty hunters are coming after him because Charlie's a moron and wanted to play superhero.
Yeah.
And all we know is that
Yeah, purse snatching in this movie. This is back when purse snatching was still a thing.
Oh, I'm pretty sure that wasn't purse snatching going on that he saved the girl from, though.
No, that was actual rape. Mm-hmm. But there was an earlier, Hulk Hogan saves a purse snatcher.
When he was prancing to the nightclub.
Yeah, when
he prances with a purse snatcher who doesn't bother fighting him. Just like, I'm resigned to my fate and I'll lay on this big man's shoulders.
As he prances.
Yeah.
I'm never going to stop saying that.
But,
I'm just saying. Because he's coming down and he's like, is this yours, ma'am? There you go. Fuck.
His spacesuit can take one bullet.
2 shots.
2 shots. There's not much there to shoot at, by the way. I don't understand how this guy didn't get him in the head. Like, it's just a couple of straps. Like, I'm thinking, well, maybe I'll wear that to Comic-Con next year. But I mean,
no, he's dressed up like intergalactic gladiator show. You know?
Yeah, like you could shoot him in the arm, you could shoot him in the leg.
Or how about the face? He's got a 1980s headband to protect him. Like that's. Actually, no, the headbands in the 80s were bigger than that. But anyway, it's got metal pieces on it, so that's supposed to be his big battle armor. But you're right, it's like his American Gladiator outfit, but bedazzled with these metal squares. Who designed this? His kids?
I want to get to one of my favorite scenes in the movie, and that's when the bounty hunters land on Earth. They steal a car. It's a just married car.
Yes.
And they go, for some reason, through a drive-through. Through Surfin' Burger drive-through. And the guy on the thing is so surfing dude.
Oh my gosh.
Now, I actually wrote this down. This is their menu. This is what they offer.
Oh wow, did you? Wow.
Yeah, the Wipeout Burger, the big gnarly burger, the Dude Burger, the Hang 10 Burger, the Totally Awesome Burger, and RC Cola. Because there's a big sign of RC Cola.
I noticed that.
But then he finds out that they're getting he supposes that they were getting married and offers them a newlywed burger. They have a newlywed burger. What is a newlywed burger? And why would you have something so specific on a fast food restaurant menu?
How many newlyweds do they get going through there? Well, you need a burger just for them.
How popular is Surfin' Burger that they have to have a Wipeout Burger? What is a Wipeout? Just 2 burgers cooked together? So you can just eat Lady in the Tramp style and meet in the middle? Is that what...
the newlywed burger?
What is a newlywed burger?
It's 2 patties that come together and you don't separate them.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I'm spitballing here. You're right. The rest of their menu is Michelangelo from 1987 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It's catered for him. You know what I mean? Like it's his menu, and then they have a newlywed burger for some reason. How many couples do they get going through that place? I don't.
It's like, why would you have a newlywed burger? That makes no sense.
And
why were they going through drive-thru?
Thank you. Yes.
That's my only question with it. Like, you know what? If it's the server burger or whatever the fuck is the whole point, fine. They've got a whole bunch of burgers that have to do with surfing. That makes sense. But why are you going through drive-thru? Why?
They never talk.
Why are you going through drive-thru? And how do you know how to drive a car?
Well, they're from outer space. I naturally assume anyone who can master intergalactic travel can master a Pinto. Like,
well, when you have
just naturally assume.
Okay, you know what? Okay, I don't. All right, but when it comes to that, I still think the car should have been a little bit beat up in them figuring out what's gas, what's brake, what makes the car.
Well, they don't have time to do that. They have car alarm jokes to make.
Oh,
that was.
So we'll get to that.
Self-aware AI.
From what I gathered, one of the conceits that they had of this movie, and I might be giving it too much credit, is that all of the outer space people just know about
everything about Earth.
Know about Earth.
Well, Hulk Hogan could play video games.
Oh yeah, his space video game that is not a space video game.
It's Afterburner.
Afterburner, yeah.
Fuck. It's quite clearly an airplane simulator.
Yeah. There's he's not even playing Galaga. Okay, that's more of a space game than Afterburner.
Like, even if he was playing, like, Space Invaders would have made more sense.
Fuck, you know what? Star Wars had a video game out. They might as well just use that. They've been borrowing everything else from it.
No, they probably reached their peak with the opening, and they just... Oh, we shouldn't do that. We need to shut it.
Yeah. Oh, Lucas might say something.
Yeah.
But I'm guessing that apparently we're the asshole of the Earth, or the galaxy, sorry. We're just some primitive society. They all know about us and how we work, kind of.
Yeah, they all come down and go, Earthlings.
Yeah, so we're known, but yet we're unknown. Like, I never got that sense, because they're trying to do a fish out of water. Like, Ramsey knows what Earth is and what humans are, and he can drive a car and read rent signs and apparently find an apartment for rent where there's no address. So he's actually doing better than we are, but yet somehow does not understand performance art or children. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like how we reproduce and that we have children first and what a drill press is, but he can work a car. I don't understand what they're trying to say. And the bounty hunters, I think, are following right along with that they just know how to work Earth technology, but they don't really understand anything else. Like, it's very weird. I don't know. I don't know.
You recognized one of the bounty hunters, didn't you?
Of course, it's the Undertaker.
Yeah.
Or Mark
Calloway.
Mark Calloway, yeah. He looked awful in this, by the way.
I think that was the idea. They both looked kind of beaten up and...
Yeah, I don't... And that's the thing, maybe the gags would have worked better if they were actually allowed to say something like...
Well, they did say something.
I mean, before, and even, hey, I'm hungry, where do we get food around here?
Yeah.
And then now they're in Surfenberger, you know what I mean?
But that would have ruined the gag later on when they talk. And he says, I'm going to get you, Ramsey. Whoa, that's... No wonder you guys never talk.
Yeah.
Wah, wah.
Did we
I think my wah-wah machine got broken watching this movie.
Charge it for 6 weeks. It'll work again.
Yeah.
By the way, did we get past the big argument where Christopher Lloyd's had about enough? And he says his classic line...
I've been frozen today.
I was frozen today! Like, it sounds like he's going to...
sung that line. That's the beginning to a musical number.
Oh, yeah.
You know? Like, if you turn Suburban Commando into a stage musical, that's like, are you kidding me? Christ! I was frozen today! Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da! Frozen today!
Well, it actually has its own natural...
Out comes the players, they do
exactly
and flips around. And,
I heard it as a bit more of a slower song. I was frozen today, it was cold out today, I am lonely today, stay with me today.
He just keeps repeating today.
Yeah. Well, that's a lazy way to rhyme. And this movie is not short of lazy all the way around. Simian crystals. Monkey crystals, right? Simian is monkey.
I guess.
Yep, and so apparently those are intergalactic because...
Apparently. You need 40 pounds of them.
Yeah, and this guy...
Maybe they're like the strongest substance in the galaxy or something.
Is it unobtainium crystals?
It could very well be, being that they only found it on Earth.
But yet it powers his ship. Mm-hmm. Like, it's their gas. What? Yeah. And they're called the same thing. Wait a second. You don't know... You don't know that we have fucking children, but we all have the same fucking crystal, and you use it to power your car, and we use it as a fucking trophy. What the hell, science fiction movie? It's not a science fiction movie. This is... Oh, God, I'm losing. My mind is frozen today!
It's like when you get to the final battle between Scooter and Shep Ramsey, and he's got the gun, and he's firing at Shep. Was he trying to miss?
I was wondering that myself.
Because he's monologuing to Hulk Hogan, and he's bang, bang, I'm going to enjoy killing you, bang, bang. Like, why are you wasting your bullets?
That actually came across a bit like the almost like at the Western when they shoot at the feet. You know what I mean? Like that close, but almost not, but not quite. Yeah,
Except he wasn't very close.
No, but it was supposed to show that Ramsey was so tough he didn't even flinch.
Except he did. Every single fucking time.
I know. It was supposed to show that. Heavy on the supposed to.
Yeah. Well, seriously, it's not that friggin' difficult. It's like, okay, Hulk, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna do this, and he's gonna try to intimidate you, and you're gonna stand stoic. Gotcha. What's stoic mean? Well, this
It sways slightly.
yeah. Well, this is what stoic means. So this is how you're going. Okay. And then take one. You're not supposed to flinch. Like,
And the director and or fight choreographer, has he never seen wrestling before?
I would assume he would have seen at least a couple of.
I don't think he did. Because you have Hulk Hogan, you have Mark Calloway, right?
Yeah.
And then now give me a little history lesson here. How long had the Undertaker been in WWE at this point?
If you look at the release of, so Suburban Commando was released in the summer of '91. Undertaker debuted in November of 1990.
Okay, but still, he would have been how many years coming up through the ranks?
Yeah, he would have been about 7 or 8 years in already.
Right, into the business.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have two experienced wrestlers, one the most popular in the world.
Yeah.
Why would you not, at least when it came down to this, just let them go? Let them do what they do
I don't
best.
think they wanted to do that because they just done no holds barred.
No, but
Right.
but here they had an opportunity. Like they could have done, what essentially we would know as a hardcore match, right? Using the environment to just They could have staged such a better fight scene than what we got out of what they were instructed to do.
Yeah,
and I'm not talking about like this really intense, hardcore, bloody kind of affair, but just better use of the environment of just being able to just do what they've been trained to do, and that was the real shame in this part of the movie.
Okay,
I was really let down.
You're looking at that from the eyes of a 2014 fan, where the business is exposed. Back in 1991, it wasn't exposed. It was still kayfabe back then. Everyone was still very protective of the business. So you didn't have, unless it was a wrestling movie, you didn't have wrestlers do wrestling moves in movies because everybody knows that fights in movies are choreographed. Right?
Okay.
So then you don't want to lend credence to it's all fake in wrestling because it's obviously choreographed because they did the same moves in the Suburban Commando movie.
Well, okay, okay, so I'm not asking for, a body slam and the big boot and the leg drop.
Right.
But
you still can't do the same punches. Like, he still can't rear back and punch just like he normally
Oh, you can in movies like
can't.
this.
No, you can't.
They do it. Lots of movies do it where the punch is telegraphed all the time.
Sure, no, but if Hogan's going to telegraph a punch, he's going to go into what he knows, which is the old wrestling pull back, stomp the foot punch, right? It's probably second nature to him at this point. You know what I mean?
I understand, but what I don't understand though is that when you have even in the protected business, you have a guy who back then was a fighter.
Yes.
And you have another guy that was a fighter. This looks like neither fighter had any input in this fight.
No.
Let me fast forward to a 2014 example. They hired George St. Pierre to be in Captain America. Bet your bottom dollar he had something to say about his
but he's a real fighter.
Right, okay. No, but I'm going back to what you said back in 91. Same allegory. The business was still protected as if it was all real.
Right.
Exactly. So me as a director, not even if I didn't even know about kayfabe or know that wrestling was fake, I have two fighters there. I've got you're a wrestler, you're a wrestler. What do you think we should do? You guys are both experienced fighters.
But even if the director said, "Hey Hulk, hey Taker, you guys fight in the ring. I believe it's real. How about you guys choreograph it?" Chances are Hogan went, "No, absolutely not. You guys tell us how you want to do it."
I can't believe that because they could have come up with something much better.
Probably,
because that's like I said,
they need to protect the business.
I'm using the GSP allegory where he fights for real. He would know moves and stuff like that he could do in a fake fight.
Yeah.
Take it back to let's go back in time. 91. You've got two real fighters. It looks like they had nothing to do with
Hulk
this.
Hogan's repertoire consisted mainly of punches, kicks, headlocks, and Irish whips.
And backslaps.
And backslaps, and the finger rake along the back, the rake of the eyes,
the classics. They never
the closest thing you were probably going to get is if he picked up a steel chair and hit Undertaker with it. But even then, you probably weren't going to see that. And chances are, the director of this movie wanted this to be a cartoony fight, This was going to
we
be a
did-
Tom and Jerry fight.
The stationary fight portion of it
Yeah.
was evidence of that. Yeah, you have the sticky notes and
Yeah,
paper
like-
clips and
They shot his big power boost, so he went up and his head went through a toilet. Why? Because kids think toilets are funny.
yeah. For me, that's the only part of that fight that worked. Up until then, it just didn't.
Really? That works?
Well, yeah, because that brings in the
When he's
quote-unquote-
flying up the wall, that's obviously he's being held to so that the crew can lift him up.
See Star Trek 5. That's all I'm going to say. They do it there, and they do it worse. But yeah, it was kind of like a bigger letdown because I mean, you know, when you recognize, oh hey, they got the Undertaker, they got Hogan. Finally, when those two go. By the way, is the other bounty hunter, is he a wrestler? Do we
No.
know? No, okay.
No, he's not. He's an actor.
He looked kind of familiar though. I'm probably seen him as an extra.
He's been in a lot of. He's not an extra, but he's more.
Like Thug number 1 or Military Guy number 2.
He's for the most part, he's a character that like has a name and has an identity and everything, but he's more of a background one.
Yeah.
So
He's in a lot of different movies.
Main character be like, Johnson, come here. All right, we got to go here. We got to go there. Tell the boys.
Yeah, and Johnson will do something, but it was always the comedic things that he was in. Like,
Okay.
I don't know if you guys ever heard of it, but there was a movie that I saw when I was a kid called Prehysteria.
I've heard of it.
Oh, heard of it. Terrible. Stay tuned.
We could totally do it. I'll give you a quick little synopsis of it. Is I can't remember if it's kids or if it's the father that finds them, but either way, they find these like 5 or 6 eggs, and they are dinosaur eggs, and they actually hatch, and you have a mini brontosaurus, a mini pterodactyl, a mini triceratops, and I can't remember what the other one is.
T-Rex.
Possibly.
You owe me an RC Cola.
Yeah. It's oh my god, it's bad.
So obviously Hulk Hogan wins and he goes off. Big fucking thing. Big deal. Ending kind of sucks. Let's get to the gags in this one. Start with the traffic light.
Oh my god.
Because this one is driven into the ground, no pun intended. So, every day, Charlie races an old man and an old woman from light to light in a street drag race.
A really short one.
Well, not really even just these people that he's racing beside or within. Like, there's all of these cars are racing to this particular light.
Yeah.
And for some fucking reason, even though he knows this is going to happen, if he doesn't go faster, it's never going to change. But he drives to the next, he like races to the next street light, and it goes orange just as he's crossing the line, and everybody keeps going.
Yeah.
And he's just like,
stops.
He always stops and then has to reverse back to the line.
Yeah. And at the end, he blows up the light.
Yeah, and then everybody goes.
Everybody goes.
Yeah, it goes red, so he decides to shoot it, and everybody goes, because that's safe.
Yeah.
Because there are...
Did you notice he shoots, he drives past the light, turns around, shoots the light straight on. To the front of the light.
No.
Which he wouldn't have seen. He would have seen the back of the light.
Yeah.
But he shoots the front of the light. Like continuity error there.
Actually,
Also-
or he ends up shooting the light on the opposite lane.
Yeah.
If he's shooting the one facing him at this point, it's the one for the opposite lane. So they can go,
So they can go.
but the other people can't.
Yeah. Also,
Right.
what's really cool
continuity error.
is every time they all first came up to the first red light, there was always that same biker in the background on his bike.
They're always the same cars, period.
Yeah, oh yeah, I know.
Yeah.
And it's always
It was
and
the
if you
same
notice-
F-150 that went around him every time. It
Yeah.
was the same friggin' Mustang that was too
Yeah,
behind
the F-150
lady,
that swerves out of the way before he brakes. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, that I would actually make sense, being that they all do this every single friggin' day, and they all do the same thing. They all go through the light, and he always stops. So it would make sense to just get the fuck out of his way anyway, and be like, oh, I know you're gonna break, you fucker.
Yeah.
And nary a policeman to be found, so I don't know what his hang-up is.
Yeah, and the hilarious thing, too, is that when you knock out a street light, guess what that becomes?
A felony for one.
Well, yeah, but it also becomes a stop sign.
Ta-da!
Yeah.
So you've now taken that from everybody gets to go to
Eventually.
now everybody has to stop
Yeah.
and go one at a time. Well fucking done, jackass. Way to improve time management, you fucktard.
And not only that, but at the end scene, they have the nicely spaced, like he shoots the light, and then his little putt mobile, is there, which is exactly X number of feet ahead of the rest of the cars,
Yeah.
and so they don't want to get too close for, well, he's got the laser gun, I guess.
Yeah.
No one's bothered by the fact they just saw a laser gun. Maybe they're all high on RC Cola. And they don't care, but it's just, I'm like, okay, nice little choreographed scene where they're all driving in parade fashion. I don't even know what you want to call that.
Yeah. As almost like Paradise Plays Again.
No, yeah.
What about the mime?
The mime. The mime
pissed me off.
The first one was okay, like the invisible force field.
Yeah, he's doing the trapped in the box thing.
Yeah, and he must be. But okay. Let's say you are trapped in a force field. If I'm trapped behind glass and you're going to punch the glass right in front of my face, how's that going to help me? Now I got a face full of glass. Thank you. Right? Never mind that he wasn't and he just punched him in the face. But where's the logic behind the rescue at that point?
Well, again, that was a wah-wah. But
Big time, but it doesn't,
But later on, he's... I swear these parts were added into the movie to fill time.
By the way, who mimes at night?
Yeah!
He's a night mime.
Is
that his superhero character?
He's like miming at like 11:30 at night. How good is your foot traffic at 11:30 at night?
In an alley.
That it's worth your time in an alley. How many, what's that?
Prancing traffic.
Prancing hour, I've got to get to work.
It's not foot traffic, it's prancing traffic.
I get the practical behind it. It's cheaper to film at night, so they got this guy. Obviously, they didn't pay him enough to take him away from his day job of miming. So
his day job is an ice cream guy.
I meant the actor.
Oh yeah.
So
right.
So he had to do his day job as a mime, so he can come back and film after hours. We'll get you.
Yeah.
Never mind that it's your night mime now.
Yeah.
Does he have a little? Is there a night mime symbol in the sky? By the way. Well, there's no alarm. Can't have that as a mime. That's too loud.
How about the skateboard?
Oh my god.
Go.
Irritated the fuck out of me.
Go ahead. Go on.
Well, he gets so fucking pissed off because he can't do something. Get over yourself.
But at the end, he has his own.
Yeah, and he's amazing at skateboarding. I'm sorry, how?
Yeah, I don't know.
He's
He's like Superman. He's only not good at things he's never tried.
And he lives in a cardboard world because he just can, if he throws something, it goes into the atmosphere. If he,
Well, that came back. Like you see the board flying through space as the bounty hunters are coming. Yeah.
No, I think I went for another beer at that point.
Yeah, when the bounty hunters are coming to Earth, they see the skateboard swirl by. It's like, really?
And gives the kid a 6-wheeled skateboard.
Yes.
You notice that 6 wheels?
Yes, 'cause that's how those space dudes,
do it.
Throw down.
Yeah.
I wouldn't expect your human mind to be able to comprehend what a 6-wheeled skateboard can do.
Yeah.
But here we can do that. Like I would expect it like a jet-powered one because that's the usual gag. Mm-hmm. They weren't even good enough though for the hoverboard. Why not do a Back to the Future reference? They've got everything else in here.
Yeah, exactly.
And you got Christopher Lloyd.
Yeah.
We've got Lloyd. Where's the hoverboard? Mm-hmm. But you're right though. How is it he was so horrible? Like it's like he'd never seen one before, and then all of a sudden he can do everything.
Yeah.
Either this movie took place over 3 days, like we figure, or it really was 6 weeks, and there's about a month and a bit that we just ended up on the cutting room floor where he did nothing but skateboard.
Yeah.
And learn how to do it.
Or that scene where he's trying to fall asleep and he can't because of all that noise outside. There's kids playing. There's lawnmowers going up. Yeah, it's the suburbs. So he runs out. Quiet. There's like a little I think a bug chirping off to the side.
Yeah, cricket.
Quiet! Or whatever. And it stops. Wah, wah.
Yeah.
Like I said, my wah wah machine got...
Meanwhile, he barely yells loud enough to be heard over anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, the sound mixer on that didn't really get it right.
No.
What about the cat in the tree?
The fake
gag?
cat in the tree? Yeah.
Pissed me off.
Like, my cat! Are you sure? Like, this had to be something that... This was the director's daughter, who wanted to be in the movie and was a big Hulk Hogan fan. So Hulk Hogan, on that day, came up with a running gag that he could do.
Save the cat. Literally, it's a save the cat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he doesn't. He
doesn't.
slingshots the cat.
They do it better in The Incredibles.
But then he slingshots the girl.
Oh, yeah, the second time around.
The second time around. When it's
Yeah.
actually her cat.
Yeah.
And it's the same damn cat, so how is it not her cat the first time
I don't
and
know.
her cat this time?
And she is so mad when it's not her. That's not my cat! Like, it's his fucking fault.
Yeah.
Why are you crying and looking at
Brat.
it? And that must have been a rubber tree, right? Like that was...
Yeah.
Because he pulls that thing way down, it should have snapped.
Yeah.
Of course, with his strength, that's no surprise, of course. But how is he losing these fights? By the way, how is anyone beating him ever? When anyone strong enough to throw any type of object and beat gravity like that,
Yeah.
should be able to punch his way through anybody.
Yeah.
Literally, like,
Unless he meets up with another one of him.
I guess. But
Yeah. Some fun facts here. Number one, movie was made for about $11 million, made $21 million at the box office. So this movie actually was successful. It made double its money, essentially. All of the guns that Shep Ramsey has,
yeah.
recycled from another movie. You want to guess which one?
Which one?
1987.
1987. Was it a Star Trek movie?
Nope. No. Another big name movie, but not that high a budget.
Oh, go ahead.
Masters of the Universe.
Oh my God! Really?
Yes. So not only did they steal from the Ghostbusters, they also stole from Masters of the Universe.
Oh, no wonder those looked familiar, but yet blocked out of my memory.
Yeah. So here's actually something really funny. This script was originally called Urban Commando, and was intended for 2 A-list Hollywood names back then. You want to guess who they were?
Michael J. Fox.
No.
Oh, dang.
Michael J. Fox.
And Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Arnold Schwarzenegger was one of them.
Oh, I knew it. Michael Douglas.
No.
Okay, I could be here all night, but
Danny DeVito. You want to guess why they didn't do this movie?
because they were off doing Twins. Twins. Yeah.
They turned down this script to make Twins.
Good call.
Which was a good call. I mean,
Really
but can
good
you
call.
imagine Arnold Schwarzenegger in this movie? And Danny DeVito as the Christopher Lloyd character?
With
It probably would have been good.
add a bigger budget and a bit better writing. The general principle of the alien commando come into. Now you have Commando, Arnold Schwarzenegger,
Yeah.
the guy who took down the Predator. That guy, yes, playing basically him as he always does, and then DeVito as the put-out architect. Probably still would have had Shelley Duvall though.
Just imagine Arnold Schwarzenegger saying some of these lines. He's like, "That's my cat." Are you sure?
Oh, you have camel breath.
You know, I'm the one that wants it back.
I'm trying to imagine DeVito saying, "I was frozen today," or "Oh, come on, I was frozen today." I don't do it, DeVito. Maybe Schwarzenegger.
I'm a lot more angry though. That's true. That's true. I remember how good angry. You know how good Danny DeVito was at getting angry.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what his whole Taxi character was based on.
Yeah. Oh wow. Yeah, it might have been better. Yeah.
Just imagine Arnold Schwarzenegger saying all of the lines that Hulk Hogan said in this movie. I'll get you out. Boom.
It's a great one, Forrest Field.
Is this your purse?
Are these yours?
Yeah.
Like horrible Arnold Schwarzenegger impression. I don't know why I can't do Arnold, but
Listen to me. Get to the crystals. Go now. Get to see me crystals. Go. Come on, Undertaker. Kill me. I'm here. Come on.
That makes me sad. That probably would have been so awesome.
I punch you in the face.
Oh my god, that probably would have been so fucking awesome.
I think we should get a Kickstarter going. Let's make this movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger. I don't care who. Get Christopher Lloyd to do it again. I don't care.
Yeah.
Just get, or was Danny DeVito? Do you think maybe there to play Suitor?
Oh, him as Suitor.
Because that looks more like Danny DeVito.
Yeah. Yes. So maybe Lloyd was always intended
Or
to
Swamp
be.
Thing, as I ended up calling him.
Oh, Swamp Thing. Yes, absolutely Swamp Thing.
I think maybe that thing was stolen from the Swamp Thing movie.
So you think Lloyd was always intended in that role, but they wanted Schwarzenegger, and then DeVito as the bad guy?
Maybe, I don't know.
Wow.
Didn't really say. So
Now, you know what I would have done then, or I'd like to have seen then? Put Hogan in the bad guy bounty hunter role, so he doesn't have to talk as much. So Schwarzenegger and Hogan for that throwdown? Now we're talking.
Good.
Now we're talking, yeah.
Yeah, that would have been good.
No,
And Kickstarter over.
Oh, come on. I'm going to get you, Ramsey.
No,
Yeah.
I want Schwarzenegger as Ramsey.
Yeah.
No.
Schwarzenegger is Ramsey, but Hulk Hogan is the Undertaker.
Oh,
As the
okay.
bounty hunter.
Yeah, that's
yeah. So you have Schwarzenegger v. Hogan?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. There was. I just want to close with this, if I may.
Okay.
My closing thoughts. And I did have Swamp Thing in my notes, by the way. First of all, I like how Ramsey actually called Darth Hamas out on his monologue about talking too much before he ends him.
That was a nice one. I like that.
They were
going to do bore me to death.
The only other gag that I did like is when he gets an update from the ship's computer on how it's charging, and it's like, you're going to be stuck here for a while.
A while.
Yeah, you're stuck here for, like, that's his computer giving him feedback. You're stuck here for a while. I actually got, okay, that was as funny as it got in this movie.
Oh, I forgot about the car alarm. The self-aware car alarm.
I thankfully forgot about the car alarm.
You're standing too close. This is the big thing back in the early 90s.
Oh, yes.
Was these car alarms that talked.
Yeah.
That nobody ever bought.
Well, we all saw Knight Rider back then.
Yeah, it was
we wanted
basically
that.
because of Knight Rider.
Mm-hmm.
So he's prancing by the car, and it goes, "You're standing too close. You're standing too close." And then he rips open. He takes out the car alarm himself.
Yeah, because the T-bars are up on the car.
Yeah.
Well done.
Yeah, they left the car open and thought the alarm was going to do everything.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden
the monotone was going to frighten them away.
But then all of a sudden the car alarm goes off. It's like, I tried to warn you or whatever, and it goes off. Then he rips it out and says, No, you can stand as close as you want.
In fact, take the car.
In fact, take the car. I'm like, that's a fucking bad car alarm.
That's it. Yeah,
That's inviting you to steal the car.
That's like having C-3PO was your car alarm. We just kind of toss at you and then you.
I was thinking more like it's Johnny Five of car alarms. Like, no, I don't want to die.
Points.
Car alarm is alive. Okay, overall, what did you think, Mark?
Okay, there's potential here for an okay fish out of water story, but Hogan's character isn't clearly alien enough to put that over. He is a little too familiar with us and just disgusted with us, crummy humans, blah blah blah. Right?
True.
So.
But it's 1991, and they're selling this movie on the drawing power of Hulk Hogan.
No, I understand, but I'm just saying I'm blaming the writers now, not necessarily Hogan's delivery of that.
Right.
We're not talking Oscar here, but I'm just saying if you're going to write the fish out of water, put him way out of water. That way it maybe makes the gags a bit funnier, because it seems like he should be more.
I don't know about that.
Maybe
he didn't know about melons.
That's what I mean. Like he knew about humans. You know what I mean? He knew to look for an apartment to rent as his lodging instead of just staying in his spaceship. You know what I mean? Like he knew enough, but not enough. You know what I mean?
Okay,
so
well, did you really want to drag this movie out more? Just to learn what an apartment is?
I don't know. It just seems like it was just not quite alien enough. I don't mean in looks or anything like that, but just the behavior. And Lloyd's character was shocked, but he adapts way too quickly to the idea that he's got an alien warrior or whatever he calls space warrior.
Well, again, this would have dragged the movie out a little bit more.
Well, actually, if you take out some of the stupid, pointless scenes.
Well, yeah, you take out the ones that were his running gags.
Yeah,
his prancing gags. Sorry.
We spent more time with the mime here than we did with Shelley Duvall. You know, so
that's a plus in my book.
I didn't mind that Charlie got some balls and was able to face down his boss. and then the traffic light blows up and credits roll. I mean, that's it.
Well, that's the story arc, right? So
yeah,
all the main protagonists have to leave better than they were, right? So Charlie's got balls, and Hogan takes off with the slut secretary, and he's going to try and be a family man and settle down one day.
I still think Larry Miller was the best, though, especially when he was trying to give his little speech to the Japanese investors.
Oh, yeah.
And he's like, so our plans are, now follow me here, because this is going to get technical. We're planning on putting, what is it, walls?
Floors?
No, walls. First.
No, he says floors, and every man's, one man's floor is another man's ceiling. So that's why we plan on putting in walls.
And doors, and oh my god, awesome.
Yeah, he did really, really well.
Yeah.
I loved him so much.
Felt so bad for
him. And he's talking about like who's in Godzilla, who's in Rodan, and like,
yeah.
like he actually had this conversation. It was night, and then they actually were smart enough; they were able to film the next day.
Yeah,
and he's still, the sun's up, and his tie's all disheveled or whatever, and he's still battling on. Like, yeah, he was the best part of this movie.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I would say if you're a wrestling fan, this is required watching, just because this is what made Hulk Hogan the movie star that he eventually became. Which wasn't much, but that then led the way for The Rock.
In that case, thank you, Hulk Hogan.
There you go.
Wow, big old touche there.
Yeah. If you're not a wrestling fan, only if you have kids. Even then, they probably wouldn't understand what a skateboard is these days. Considering how I watched a YouTube where they didn't know what a Walkman was.
Oh.
But anyway, so on this show we always try to find the real story behind the story. Tex, you got any ideas?
I do. Is this the story of the guy coming to Earth and fixing a ship, whatever? Or is it the story of Ramsey struggling to overcome his inherent racism of Earth?
Ooh. I like that.
It's more of a Training Day kind of crash movie.
Yeah, almost like a coming of age kind of thing.
Yeah.
Where he needs to realize that we're people too.
This is like Guess Who's Coming to Earth? Okay.
I guess humans ain't so bad after all, right, brother?
Exactly.
Mark?
This is Groundhog Day Redux.
Okay.
Yep. Every day for Charlie, it's the same. He goes to the same shitty job with the same shitty boss, pulls up to the same shitty light, does the same shitty thing. In fact, apparently he does it so often, it looks the same day in, day out. The exact same cars pull around him. The exact same cars are following him and are beside him. The exact same weather until finally an outside force from outer space comes and breaks up his Groundhog Day and he can move on with his life.
So he meets his alien Andy McDowell.
Exactly.
There you go.
With hair to match.
I kind of went similar to you, Mark. I said this was a remake of 1986's Howard the Duck.
Go on.
Okay. So an alien crash lands on Earth, is forced to blend in, and does a horrific yet passable job. And the villain is destroyed thanks to bad science and even worse special effects.
Nice.
As far as I'm concerned, this is Howard the Duck. Although Howard the Duck had Leah Thompson, this one had Shelley Duvall. Howard the Duck wins there.
Right, but our alien does get the blonde in the end. He gets the slut, the secretary.
Yeah.
Ramsey doesn't.
Yeah,
that's my point.
Yeah, he gets Leah Thompson in the end.
Yeah, he gets Leah Thompson. Ramsey gets the secretary.
Yeah,
not Shelley.
And they're both kind of sluts.
Not Shelley Duvall.
Yeah, they're both kind of sluts, actually.
Well, yeah, because who else would come onto a duck?
Yeah. All right, so that's going to wrap us up here for Suburban Commando. Thank you very much for joining us, Tex.
Yeah, my pleasure.
Mark.
Pleasure as always.
And I'm Sean Taylor. Join us next time when we'll be reviewing Transcendence.
I was frozen today.